Welcome to Blowing Solutions Wide Open, where we're talking about all things spiritual as well as creating new systems in the area of healthcare, government, education, finance, and new environmental practices. My name is Addie Halkin. Thank you for being with me. If you think that you have any ideas, doesn't matter if it's big or small, please feel free to reach out to me at blowingsolutionswideopen@gmail.com, or you can leave the word guest in the comment section of this video, and I would be happy to have a conversation with you and see if it's a good fit for you to come on this podcast and give what you got. Talk about what you know. I think all of us have ideas in one way or another. I think we're all part of this ascension that we're going through. And it's just a matter of collaboration and really getting together for a common cause, which is honoring each other, honoring our life, and really taking our power back right now. So that's what this channel is about. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, share, all those good things if you want to see more content or you just want to see this information start to get out to the masses. It's really important. And so, yeah, that's what it's about. And today I want to talk about somebody that I've had my eye on for a long time. I've seen a lot of clips of this person, but it hasn't been until recently that I actually watched a full 3+ hour interview with Joe Rogan. The person I'm talking about is Terrence Howard, and I cannot tell you how excited I am about this person. If there was anybody I have my eye on right now, it's him. It was a very interesting interview. I probably didn't even understand half the words that I was hearing. This guy is something else. He was a actor. He also has had, I think, since birth, an awareness around coming here and completing a project. And I think that project has to do with helping um, fix what's going on our planet, really. And he's got the mind to do it. And he's been quietly strategically behind the scenes creating a situation to be able to help us in massive ways. Um, this guy has got something like 97 patents on his work, which is actually a really big deal. And the work that I know of that he's doing right now is he's created technology that's going to help us clean up our atmosphere. And that's a huge deal because the way that he stated it in the Joe Rogan interview, and I could not agree more, is he said, you know, we can bring this technology to the forefront and really correct our planet and make a really nice place for us to live, or we can basically destroy ourselves because that's the tipping point we're at right now, guys. You might not think so. I know that the media certainly is not, showing us that, but we have really gotten filthy on the planet. We have just been ruled by people who have no, it's almost like they are just completely cut off from who they are. And it's been run like a mafia slash, I don't even know. I don't even know how to tell you how nasty the people that have been controlling everything on the planet have been. I don't want to get down that rabbit hole right now, but this guy has incredible technology. It's not just environmental practices. Some of it has to do with, I believe, correcting the DNA. A lot of us have very damaged DNA from living really on a planet that is quite toxic and dirty. And there's far more to it than what I could even explain. Details are not necessarily my thing. Like I said, I didn't even understand half of what I was listening to. But the thing is that that doesn't matter. Uh, we live in a feeling-based universe. So the universe responds to us based on how we feel. And so I always kind of use that as a gauge when I'm dealing with people or situations is how do I feel? And let me tell you, my intuition says that this guy is where it's at. I think we need to pay attention to what he's doing. I think that we need to support him in any way we possibly can. People like this often get taken off the planet. He's a huge threat to the medical industry. He's a huge threat to the environmental practices. He is, honestly, he's a huge threat to a lot of big corporations that make a lot of money off us. It goes far deeper than I can possibly explain right now, But I can't think of anyone that is more aligned with blowing solutions wide open than Terrence Howard. So I encourage you to go listen to the Joe Rogan podcast on him. And I have heard of another man who has a technology that is aligned with some of what Terrence Howard is doing, and it has to do with light technology, and it has to do with also helping correct people's DNA, which is having big effects on people's health. I believe his name is Tom Palomino. So that's another one that you can kind of go and research. I think I found him on Rumble, but look, there's a reason why these people are starting to emerge. It's part of um the order of things. It's part of, what's going on is that there's a bunch of people coming out who have incredible solutions. And the thing is that, some of us are going to have these massive, big scientific solutions, and some of us are just going to have small solutions, and it doesn't matter. It's all important. I know for me, I could never create technologies like this, but I certainly could tell you about it. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I just want to make you guys aware that there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. There's a lot more going on right now than you'll ever find in mainstream media or on Facebook or Instagram or any of those um, very heavily controlled platforms. Um, I honestly feel frustrated when I use Google and Bing. I don't feel that I get accurate information. I think it's very, very hijacked and very, very controlled. So really, in this world, it's really good to start digging and talking to everyday people. Start looking at some of those podcasters who think outside the box, who are not aligned with, either political party, who are not playing the game that we've been subject to for so long. From a spiritual standpoint, we are going through an ascension shift. Now, not everybody's coming, but those of us who are willing are really starting to shift into a new awareness and into what ultimately is going to be a new world. And these are our people, the ones that I'm talking about. They're our people to help us. And so let's keep moving in that fashion. I know it's easy to get down right now because it's a real crap show out there. But you have to understand that this is temporary. It might be a messy few years, but non-physical as well as the human race is ready to shift. It's gonna happen. We just need to keep talking to each other and keep putting the ideas out there. And so again, if you have any ideas around anything that I've spoken of, that's government, healthcare, education, finance, new environmental practices, or you just want to come on here and tell your spiritual stories, because honestly, those spiritual stories, those things, those interactions that we have with spirit are absolutely just as valid and just as powerful as any, system or scientific thing that we create on this planet. In fact, I would venture to say that all these scientists, they're getting their information from source. That's really where we get our big ideas. That's where we get everything. So use it to your advantage. You are an intuitive person. You are a psychic person on some level, whether you know it or not. You just have to not block that information. And so I'm just trying to tie in a lot of things here. I know that, guys, but we have what it takes. Let's start talking, and I will see you on another video. Take care.